Hey Queens, I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be shopping my stash. We'll be discussing all the products that I was using up last month and then talking about products I'm bringing in this month. So if you're new here, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. Now let's get started. Okay, so let's just start off with last month. For primers, well, originally I was only going to be using one. I was only going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've used quite a bit of it. I mean, honestly, if I focused on it for another month and a half, it'd probably be gone. But I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it helps my foundation at all. So yeah, and it definitely does nothing for my pores. So I had to start using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. And this is just a sample I got, and I figured I would go ahead and try it out with this primer just to see how they work together, if this primer was worth anything. And I think I'm going to end up purchasing a full size of this if they still have it, because this stuff is pretty great. I only put it like in this section here on my nose because my pores are disgustingly huge. So yeah, I think it does a really good job of smoothing things out and allowing my foundation to apply a lot more smoothly. Really enjoyed this. So I'm just gonna skip over the foundation, concealer, and setting powder because there really isn't much to say. I'm still trying out the foundation and concealer, and for the powder, it's just the Coty Airspun. If you know, you know, it's a staple. It's not going anywhere. So then I had the Illamasca Hydra Setting Spray as my setting spray. And honestly, if I focused on it next month, I probably could finish it, but I don't really want to. I have another one I want to try out. This one I'm not like amazed by. It's not doing too much for me. It's not benefiting in any real way. So I don't know. I just feel like it's an extra step. There have been some days where I don't even use this, and that is not like me because I am a setting spray fool. But this stuff, there's no difference between wearing it and not wearing it, so. Mascara, I was using the L'Oreal Bambi Oversized Eye. It can be very pretty, but it can also not be. It's a really wet formula and it can get all over the place. Don't cry in this, don't sweat in this, don't do anything that causes any moisture, like nothing, because this will get all over the place. However, it does look really pretty. I do want to switch out mascaras because I'm hoping that this will dry up a little bit and maybe get better. Maybe. I don't know. I'm probably being very hopeful, but I don't think I'll ever like repurchase this one again because honestly it's more of a hassle than like it being pretty, I guess. So yeah. All right, for bronzer, I told you guys in the first Shop My Stash that I'm only going to be using one bronzer at a time until I hit pan on the bronzers because I really would like to hit pan in all of my bronzers. And they're really boring and I don't feel like I need to switch them out very often. So the one that I've been using is the Well People Super Powder Bronzer. This is in the shade Golden Hour. So this is what it's looking like. I don't know. I think it's starting to flatten out. It feels endless almost. It feels endless. It literally looks like I have not touched this thing. And originally I did really like it. However, when I looked up closely to my face, you can definitely see the glitter that's in the bronzer. Yeah, and it does not look the best. I don't really like it. But I mean, I don't hate it so much that I won't use it. Like, it's a fine bronzer, but I definitely will not ever be picking this up ever again. And I might even declutter it after I hit pan. I don't know, I haven't decided, but just still going on strong with this guy. For blush, I had 2 singles and a palette. Let's first talk about this Wet n Wild Blooming blush. First of all, look at it. It's so beautiful. I have it on today. I absolutely love this blush. It is so, so pretty. I don't like to wear highlighter with this blush because I think it just looks so beautiful on its own, and it provides such a beautiful and natural glow. I'm in love with this blush, and I'm gonna hate it if I run out of it because it's limited edition, and I don't know that they'll ever, like, you know, bring it back. I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. It doesn't say that it is, but I'm pretty sure it is. This is the Line Crime Software Blush in Wi-Fi. This thing is orange. It is super orange. And I only used it one time. That was kind of the goal. I just wanted to be able to use it once just to say that I did it. Very pretty. I like it. It's a nice orange blush. Then I had the Lunar Beauty cheek palette. This is the Moon Prism blush palette, and I love this palette. Oh, it is so gorgeous. So, so very gorgeous. I've used every shade in here except for this one. This shade, it scares me. I mean, it's pretty deep. This one is the shade Spacey. It used to scare me, but then I tried it on one day, and it's actually very, very beautiful. So very, very happy with that discovery, but I love this palette so much. This is such a great formula. For highlights, I had 3 of them in here. This is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in Kitten, and that is what she looks like. I love this highlight. It is so pretty. It is just a nice cool tone pink sort of situation. Very, very beautiful. I used it a lot. But it looks like I have made no progress on it, to be honest. Then I'm not gonna open this one up because it's a loose highlighter and y'all know how messy those can get. But this is just like a gold highlighter that I had gotten from an indie brand a long time ago. And I was surprised by 1, how much I used it, and 2, how much I really, really enjoyed it. This is a very beautiful highlight, and I hate that, like, I can't be like, oh, this is from so-and-so brand, because they're no longer a thing, and yeah, it's upsetting, but I want to use it because I bought it, and it's great, and it's very beautiful. Then I've got the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Purple Dream. I did only use this once. It's just not something I can wear to work, so it's very hard for me to incorporate into my makeup, especially everyday makeup. But I did use it once. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I still love it. It's incredible. I brought in some single shadow situations. This is the Nude Sticks Copper Foil eye color thing. I don't know. It's basically this big crayon. It's in a bronzy shade. I use this to layer this, which is the Hourglass Scatter Light Glitter Eyeshadow in Burnish. They're essentially the same color, but I like to layer them because this is just not enough, and this on top of it just looks very beautiful. I use them probably like 3 or 4 times, I think, and this is what the Hourglass one is looking like. I did have pan before I put it in my Shop My Stash or whatever, but I'm happy to have gotten more use out of it because I rarely reach for my single shadows. Now, the last thing to talk about for last month are my lip products. So I've got the Queen Studio, I think this is just a liquid lipstick in Wifey. I used it once. I can't get with it. It is super thick, and it feels heavy. It doesn't look that great. It doesn't wear great. So I am going to declutter this. I don't like it. And I really don't plan on buying anything else from this brand because I haven't enjoyed anything from it. So it just is what it is. It is what it is. Then we have the Kismet Plumping Gloss in Baby. I've already talked about how this gloss does not plump your lips at all. It's an okay color. It's something I can wear. And, you know, it's just a simple pink gloss. It's nothing special. I used it 4 or 5 times, I want to say. I haven't been doing tallies of everything because I just don't want to put that pressure on myself. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, that's that gloss. And then this is the Ultra Glossy Lip from Colourpop in Sailor Moon. I use this probably 2 or 3 times. This gloss is kind of hard for me to use just because it has that weird orangey pigment to it. And on a lot of, I don't know, I just don't feel like it looks that flattering on me. It is what it is. I will continue to use it, but yeah. And then, lastly is my Lime Crime Plushie in Melon Smoothie. Now I did use this quite a bit, and this is probably like my favorite from this line. It is just a nice melon sort of color. It's very pretty, and I'm starting to see some holes in it. I mean, oh gosh, look at this one. That one's pretty big. That's good. I get a lot of use out of it. I wear it pretty often, so happy about that. All right, let's get into the products that I've chosen for August. For primer, I've chosen 2. This is the Ciate Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer. Want to get a better feel for this. I have a pretty good idea that it's not going to become a staple, but I do need to just get some use out of it, get a better feel for it, see if my mind changes. Then we've got the cult classic, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I do love this a lot. This has been in a project pan. I mean, I've used quite a bit of this, and you don't need to use a lot. So you can tell that I've really committed time to this guy. I really like this primer. It's really nice. Just want to get some more use out of it. For setting spray, I'm going to be trying out the LA Girls setting spray. It's supposed to be for extended wear. We'll see if it provides any benefits. Why are there 2 caps? It has this big cap and then it has this little cap. What's the point? What's the point? It just feels like extra packaging, extra plastic on our earth. Anyways, so gonna be trying this out. Excited to see if I like it or not. It was pretty cheap, so I thought, oh, why not? What am I losing out on? Not much, that's for sure. For mascara, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Lash Beats Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I don't remember what I thought about this mascara. I think I've used it a handful of times, so kind of just need to jog my memory of it. For single shadows, I decided to pull in 2. One of them is the Eloise. It doesn't even have anything on it. The shade is Pure Gold though, and it's a liquid shadow. And it is very liquidy. I don't remember the aware of this, how it looked after wearing it for hours and hours. So we will see. It's, I think I need to shake it up a little bit, probably before I use it, because it's feeling a little too wet. And I don't think that's really gonna work out for the best in the end. But yeah, so there's that one. And then I've got a Super Shock Shadow from Colourpop. This is from the Raw Beauty Christie collection in the shade Olympic. And I'll swatch it for you. This is more honestly, it looks more like a topper shade, and I probably could use it as a highlight as well and get a lot of use out of it that way, but that is very pretty. That's really pretty. That would be very pretty as a inner corner highlight. Okay. Anyways, don't know why I don't use that more often. That is stunning. Okay, moving on. Let's move on to blushes. This is a little cream blush palette I got in a BoxyCharm. This is from Seraphine Botanicals. This is the Primrose Plus Cream Lip and Cheek Cream Palette. I love this little palette. It is so pretty. I love the shades in here. That is a cat hair. Sorry, guys. I love the shades in here. They're very beautiful. Even though there's like a deeper red and a like pinky sort of color, they all come off very like nude and wearable. This is just chef's kiss. I would love to see what else this brand has because this is so beautiful. Then I have two Pat McGrath Labs blushes. And you're probably like, Bailey, you do not like spending a lot of money. Why do you have Pat McGrath blushes? I'll tell you why. Because Influencer was so kind to send these to me to try out. I've got two different shades here. This is, oh my gosh, I am going to mispronounce this. Venusen Sunrise. This has got a like purpley pink sort of situation going on. It's very pretty. It goes on pretty light, but I think it's very nice. And then this one is really pretty. This is Divine Rose 2. This is a really pretty blush. I love the way that it looks. I love the formula of these. I think they're really nice, and I'm very happy to have these in my collection. I never would have thought that I would have owned anything from Pat McGrath. So this is more of like a palette sort of situation. This is from Alley Oop. It is the Stack the Odds in the shade Sunkissed. It has a cream bronzer, cream blush, and cream highlight. I got this in my July BoxyCharm, and I just kind of wanted to try it out this month. So bronzer, blush, highlight, obviously. Let me swatch them. Oh, that is really creamy. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm kind of hesitant about this highlight, to be honest. They almost feel like Vaseline-y almost. So bronzer, blush. Ooh, that blush is pretty. Oh wait, that's the wrong finger. Okay. Hello highlight. Okay. So this is what we're working with. They're very sheer, which is fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. With a light coverage foundation, that could be really nice. I might have to pull out my e.l.f. Flawless foundation because that might look better with that product. It's not bad. I really do want to try it though because like everyone else, I'm getting more and more into cream products. I don't know who I am, but they are really nice. For highlight, I didn't pull out too many options. I chose a palette. This is the Morphe Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise palette. This is an oldie, okay? And I rarely pull this out because honestly, the shades don't really work that great for me, but I don't know, it's summer. Maybe I can make something work. Obviously this shade does not work on me at all. I typically use it as an eyeshadow. And the same kind of goes for the rest of them. Even this light shade is just, it's too light. Like it's pretty, but it's too light. And then this one is probably about, oh gosh, that too is just a little too dark. It's a little darker than what I like. What is this one? That could be more up my speed. I don't know. I definitely need to play with this more often. I used to only use this palette, and I've got some good dips in here, but I have yet to hit pan. Definitely need to give some love to this palette. Then I chose this one because I feel like this is better for the summer months. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Style Highlighter. I got this from Influencer as well, like a long time ago, and it is not my favorite shade, to say the least. Like that's yellow. I don't know, and it's not the most flattering. It's not the most flattering, but maybe I just need to use it some more. You know, let it grow on me. Maybe that's what I need to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then lastly, we've got lip products. So I think I used all of these last month too. And then I realized I kind of just want to use these products. So first we've got this L'Oreal. I don't even know what it's called. It doesn't even say it on here. It's like a glossy tint. I'm wearing this on my lips today. This is the shade Be Determined. And I really, really like this lip product. I think it's very pretty. I feel like this shade is like a My Lip but better shade, you know? You know what I'm talking about. I really like this. I think it's really wearable. And honestly, for gloss, it lasts for a really long time and it wears down really pretty. Then there's the Hello Kitty Colourpop. I don't even know what product this is, but it's in the shade Fun in the Sun. This is like a glossy stick. And it's, okay, that's pink, but it's fairly muted down enough to where it doesn't look too like crazy on my lips at work. So it's wearable, okay? It's wearable. Then I've got the Revlon Super Lustrous in Nude Illuminator. I think they still have this line, but they no longer have this shade. And I love this shade. And I'm so sad they don't carry this anymore because it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I've used it so much. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And then lastly is my Lime Crime Plushie in Chocolate Milk. This is like a really cool toned brown. And it's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I just want to get some use out of it. I'm really trying to get out some of these products that I don't really enjoy. And I've used this one quite a bit. I'm starting to see like where it's, you know, I don't have windows, but it's definitely thinning out, you know? So I just really need to get some use out of these products that I don't really love. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like Shop My Stashes because I'm starting to enjoy them more and more that I'm getting into them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. You guys have a good one now. Bye-bye.